Well, hello witches and welcome back. For those of you who may be new here, my name is Sin and this is Sinfully Unique. Recently I visited the Oddities and Curiosities Expo. This is a strange and unusual event geared towards the weirdos at heart. This is a one-day show. It's $10 for admission. For general admission, there are VIPs that you can purchase, but I was not fortunate enough to get one of those, so $10 for general admission. There are over 100 artisans and vendors, all selling interesting like taxidermy, Halloween, horror, sci-fi, old and creepy. And by old and creepy, I mean it looks like those things that you find in a thrift shop. You know those items. Those items that when you purchase it, you purchase more than the item. There's a little someone extra that follows you home. Those kind of items. Those were at this show. If you think it's weird, it's probably there. This event was a lot more crowded than I anticipated it being. There were so many vendors, but most of the time trying to just get up to the vendor table was kind of a challenge. You usually basically had to wait in a line to get up to the table. I do also want to show you guys at the end of this video my Oddities and Curiosities haul. I will say this is one of them. I'll go ahead and show you the back. As soon as I picked it up and I saw that it said strange and unusual, I knew I had to have it. So this is one of the items in the haul. I will actually place a card a little bit later in the video so you can see the information of the vendor. I will also place all the vendor links that I mentioned in the video, and if a card pops up on the screen, I'll leave their link in the description box down below. Without any further ado, let's get into this montage video.
right there is blockhead. But that is only half of the act. The second act is we gotta get this out of my nose. I prefer your hand. I'd be scared of me too. You don't know where I've been, so I understand those feelings. I've had most of my shots. I'm just gonna back up, hold it in place, hold it. Oh. Twist it just a little bit. Do we have any construction workers in the audience, mechanics, carpenters, otherwise? What do you do with your tools before you put them up? You always clean them. Oh, it's not a big deal. It's recycling and it's important. always have to one-up each other. So we got to take it a little further. These guys are made to go through concrete. They will go through steel. If I don't do this act right, it's going to go straight through the back of my head. All right, first we're going to clean the last show off of it. A little lubrication goes a long way in this act. I decided that could be your own personal flower vase. It is Valentine's Day. Oh, I also did this on Mother's Day. My mom did not appreciate it as much as she did. So we added in 10,000 volts of electricity. Sequoia here's got a strike-like taser. In just a moment, I'm going to kneel down before her. I'm going to become a flower vase, and then she's going to tase my little man flower. her mouth down with her quarter inch from her arm between her lungs all the way into her stomach. With its curvy, its kinky nature, it is going to displace her trachea back and forth the whole way down. Over the lips, past the gums. Look out, stomach. Here it comes. Gently grab a hold of it. Just like that.
And here we have our first item, which is a cute little taxidermy duck wearing a witch hat from Wings and Morrow. This was one of those, as soon as I saw him sitting there, I knew he had to come home with me. Absolutely. I mean, it's a duckling wearing a witch hat. Doesn't have a name yet. If you has any ideas of the right name for this little duckling, let me know. And my next items are these prints from Loft 817. They had a deal where the 3 smaller prints, which that's what these are the smaller prints, as you see. They're 8.5 by 11, but for the 3 smaller prints, they were 3 for $25. They do have larger prints listed on their store. Of course, I have them listed down below, so be sure to check them out. They've got all sorts of interesting creatures and urban legends. There was the White Lady, skinwalkers, different things like that, so definitely check them out. The next couple of items I got were from the vendor Trish Cavalier, I believe that's how you pronounce the name. But the first item that I found was this necklace. This is a horn that is topped with an amethyst. It's actually a pretty long string. I kind of knotted it up there to shorten it up a little bit. But real horn topped with a amethyst stone there. And the next item that I got from her, I actually thought it was part of a display and did not know it was for sale. It's this. This is it's actually a stress ball. It'll zoom in there. There we go. It's actually a stress ball that is covered in a resin, but it just looks so creepy and cool. It's super lightweight too. I mean, obviously it's a stress ball, so you could actually probably squeeze it. I don't want to do that though, because I don't want to mess up the very pretty resin that it's got going on there. But yeah, he's got a happy little home here, looking all super creepy and realistic. And this is where he lives now, in this nice creepy little hand with the horn hanging there. have this original art piece done by the Asylum Countess. I believe the title of this piece is Does This Look Infected? Which I think is super freaking cute. But she has a lot of art pieces. They're all very brightly colored style pinups. Be sure to check her out. Of course, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I got the Beetlejuice beret. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing a little bit of the Oddities and Curiosities Expo and checking out my strange and unusual haul from the event. If you liked that video, go ahead, be sure to leave me a thumbs up, let me know that you enjoyed it, and if you'd like to see more videos like this one, hit subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. That's gonna be it for this one, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!